Quick content warning: we hear zombies going on. We're not classified as family friendly, and our content isn't meant for young viewers and or children. This video or stream may contain profanity, crude humor, and other humor not appropriate for children under the age of 14. Your discretion is strongly advised. Or in other words, listen to the man!
Don't let your kids watch it!
Hello everyone, I hope you're well rested, well caffeinated, and having yourselves a good day / night. How do you do? I'm in dire need of a nap. Hey, what's up, Kuma? How you been? What's this about? Okay, so this is a game. Well, of course it's a game. No shit. Zombie, of course it's a game. But it is a game. It is a game within a game. I'm surviving. Oh, what's going on? Vegeta, yes, I have eaten quite well today. This isn't the Salty Splatoon. Gameception. This is a game? I'm shocked! What's up, Aaron? How's it going? Hello, Pixman. How you do? This is a game I've been very excited to play on this channel for a very long time now. From one of my favorite franchises ever. It's the beginning of it. Wait, is this the game from Internet Past? No! If it is, we've already lost. But no, I want to play this for freaking ever. Oh, I lost. Lord help me. But no, I have wanted to play this for freaking ever. And I'm going to be grumpy. Why are you going to be grumpy? Why grumpy? Plot twist, this isn't the game's obviously just showing hacking skills. Because I... No! $15 stream streak! Hells yes! But no, this is one of my favorite JRPGs of all time. This game's old. This game's like super old. It makes you feel old knowing how old this game is. And the game makes itself very dated very fast. Because this is a game that came out in 2002 that happens... that takes place in 2010. If that tells you anything. Say weedy. Being immature. We had juniors! No. I remember playing it when I was in the military. For me, this is like one of the first games I ever played on PS2. Stuff, computer stopped working, still cannot walk without a cane or walker, fighting for disability, and had to hire a lawyer because the government is dumb. Lord, I feel that. I feel that on a hardcore level. I've been walking with a cane for a good chunk of my life now. I don't always need it, but I do wind up having to use it a lot. Chess? No, I'm bad at chess. I watched the first couple of dot hack anime. Okay, so like, yeah, that's one thing about like the world of dot hack is like it is fucking massive. Like it spans across multiple animes, light novels, mangas, video games. We're gonna be here a while. Had a case of Mondays yesterday. Today I had a mostly normal day, other than fighting VR chat for a few minutes after one world caused my game to freak out. I have been issues. I've been having a couple issues myself. I'm glad I didn't stream yesterday. Like it wasn't in the cards to do. Wait a minute. You stop that right now. I have to reload my thing here. Because I just flat out like crashed, like went like I brought Mizu home and like poof, I was out. I wasn't just out. I was out for a full 12 hours. Still woke up tired. I am tired all the time now. I don't know what's wrong, but like I'm like mega tired all the time. Constantly going into sleeping mode. I have to remember, but I broke my fibula, tibia, and tore all my ligaments and my tendons and my... Jesus Christ. It's all healed up, but it hurts and won't hold myself up without the cane / walker. Jesus. That is rough, man. Have you felt any other symptoms? Nope, just tired. Just tired. Like, we're talking like constantly like fighting, staying awake, tired. Not like, oh, I'm tired because I've had a long day at work doing whatever, blah, blah, blah. No, we're talking like I'm just tired. It hasn't been that bad today, but it's been that way for like the last almost 2 months, and it has gotten progressively worse until yesterday. It's culminated in that's it, you're crashing out completely. But it's resulted in me falling asleep at my desk. It's resulted in me like crashing out as I get home. Like, I'm wide awake when I drive, so that's a plus. Like, I don't ever have to worry about that. If you had interrupted hours of sleep at night, sometimes, but not all the time. It's even happened on nights like when I get like 7-8 hours of sleep. And no, that's not a problem. Come on, I asked because I genuinely want to know. How are things other than the tiredness? Honestly, for the most part, pretty good. No, I don't have sleep apnea. I've been checked and tested. I don't have sleep apnea. Because, like, I was worried that might be a thing. I'm way more awake today, but that only came after getting literally 12 hours of sleep. Which I wasn't even supposed to get that much sleep. I was going to just take a nap. You had any major diet changes recently? Kind of. I'm still, for the most part, eating the same food. But I've started doing meal prepping to better portion control the food I eat. So, yes. I have had a major diet change because I'm not eating as much thanks to the portion controls. But other than that, no, I'm still eating the same type of food. I'm still having like the same. I'm still having decent amounts of food. I'm making sure I have a decent amount of caloric intake. Like I'm not like sitting here starving myself. I'm not even going through like a massive deficit. Like I'm not eating that much less than I was. But I started having the tiredness before I did that. I did that hoping that like maybe like because like I did increase things like the amount of protein I have and a couple other things I have to like hopefully combat that. That was kind of where the portion controlling came in, was to hopefully like make that easier to deal with. I was hoping like maybe like if I do that and like increase like things I knew I needed I wasn't getting in my diet. It's like I wasn't getting enough protein in my diet. I had way too many like carbs. Yeah, I stay hydrated. It's like I'm drinking an energy drink right now, but I've been like I primarily drink water, and I drink water, Kool-Aid, and juice with the occasional soda here and there. I've even like decreased the amount of coffee I have because I was thinking, well, maybe I'm pushing my body too far with caffeine. And the second I took caffeine away for like 3 days, I took caffeine away, and like that nerfed me into the dirt. So we had to put a little bit of caffeine back in our diet. Because I was like, well, maybe because like I've done that before where I've had so much caffeine that like, because caffeine does the opposite to me. Caffeine puts me to sleep. If I drink too much caffeine, we're taking a nap. So it's like, well, maybe I'm drinking too much caffeine. Took the caffeine out, it got worse. Dramatically worse. I'm going to be seeing a doctor, hopefully in the next few days, like probably the start of next week, to see if maybe get caffeine headaches if I don't have it. I don't suffer from caffeine headaches. Yo, what is up, Wood Raptor and peeps? Hello, Soul Reaper. But yeah, no, like, I don't suffer from caffeine headaches or caffeine withdrawal usually. But like, I took it completely out of diet for a while just to see if it helped any, and it did not. No! What is up? Do compression socks help? Might be circulation and blood flow related. I wear compression socks because I have a water retention issue due to the leg injury and stuff. It doesn't seem to like affect anything. I was worried that maybe I would like for a while back. I was worried maybe I have diabetes. I don't. Got checked. Don't have diabetes. Still decided to like drop some of the weight, thinking maybe the weight was part of the issue. But no, Blade Raptor, how are you doing? What were you playing today? So, like, I started, like, fixing things up, but everything I've started to fix up has been in response to being super tired. With the exception of compression socks. That's just been a thing. I joke for you, what kind of a car does Piccolo drive? A Dodge! Lord fucking help me. What are you doing in the wilds today? But yeah, no, it's been nuts. So we're like, okay, so we'll do this, see if this helps any. Are we doing jokes? If Void Raptor is here, there's always jokes. This is like it is the release of the infamous dad joke. But yeah, so like I'm trying to figure out what I need to do, and because I've done everything I could think of, we're gonna go talk to a doc. Because I just kind of have to do it. I'm still it's affecting my I started getting everything right. I started to build stuff and make stuff and so on and so forth. And like I've been talking to dude on and off about this for a while, where I'd be like, well, I'm tired and I'm not getting stuff done. And at first, dude made a very valid point. I hadn't had proper sleep in ages. I was going days and weeks with like 4 hours of sleep at a time, and now I'm finally starting to get a little bit more sleep than that. It's so like I was always tired and randomly taking naps and shit. And dude's like, well, your body's probably recovering for the amount of sleep you have not had. And I'm like, okay, well, yeah, that tracks. That makes sense. But it just got worse over time. What does Naruto's Team 7 use to sleep? Kakashi's. That is so bad! Oh, that is so bad! That is so bad! Dear God. Lord help me. Oh, that hurts me. I love that, though. God, that hurts me. But yeah, no, so like, it's been a thing. It's been affecting my ability to get stuff done because like, I'm falling asleep at my desk. I'm falling asleep doing normal stuff. The only time I seem to be fully awake, which, Lord help me, thank God that's the case, is when I'm driving. I am wide awake, paranoid as shit, because I don't like being on the road. It's like stress-induced driving. What did Naruto say when there wasn't enough flavor in his ramen? I would need more sauce. Okay. That is... God, that is bad!
Boot to the head.
That is so bad! So at this point, getting a professional to help you figure out what the heck is going on is a good thing to do here. And see, that's just it. Like, I've gone through so much stuff that I'm just like, I have to go talk to a doc now. We're at that point. I can't not. Like, I have a lot of stuff I was planning on getting set up for this, and I have like, what's up? How's it going, Fended Flame? How are you? The strength of the tiredness doesn't strike while driving. Yeah, see, that's just it. Like, I'm used to like having moments where I get tired while driving. I've been on the road all day, or this, that, and the other, and like now I'm more awake while driving than I ever have been before. Like, it's kind of weird, but also it's not weird. Traffic's been like a nightmare lately, so I've become very hyper aware in the car. What's up, Hawkeye? How are you doing? Like, it's been just, Lord help me. How do you know if someone is emotionally constipated? They don't give a crap. That's bad! That's bad! That's bad! Never blame others for the road you are on. It's your own ass. Oh! I hate that! Lord help me. Jesus Christ. Well, if you like Kumo, you should subscribe to their channel. They play games. You can find them over at the Gamers Haven. If we can get a link to them real quick, I'd appreciate it. Yo, what's up, Quickie B? How do you do? So yeah, no, but this is something that we've been like trying to work on and get squared away, because like we just don't know where the hell it's come from. It's kind of come out of left field. I'd add a construction joke here, but I'm still building it. Lord help me! If your books fall off the wall, don't blame the house. You only have your shelf to blame. God! These are so bad! But yeah, so we're trying to figure all that out. The one thing I've managed to get done, I want to show you a thing. It's going to cause everything to go kind of wonky for a minute, so give everything a minute. But I have managed to get one thing done. My camera's going to disappear for a minute, but it'll be fine. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. This is for something that's coming up. But I think y'all find it neat. I think y'all find it very neat. I think y'all find it very neat. The reason why this was coming about was because I was working on having... Because I'm playing a game where you're basically playing as a digital avatar the entire time you're in the game. I was like, well, we could do that. We could do that for this. So give me a second. Oh no, I'm gone! Oh shit! I'm working on this for a thing. This is going to be a thing that happens relatively soon for something else anyway. Beep. And wake up. Wake up, thingy! God forever. Not quite. You ain't getting rid of me that easy. Ta-da! Give it a second, it'll actually wake the fuck up. Woo! Have to give him that. He's sleeping. He do be to sleeping. And there we go. So this is what we're working on right now. It's going to take some time to get it like perfectly set up and to get all the stuff working for it. But ta-da! He's a little dude. You look jacked. Oh. But no, so this is what we've got in the works. Originally, I was planning on doing this for, like, it being, like, a game that's going to be, like, done up in this kind of way. So you finally drop into the 3D model you use. But yeah, no, so we've been working on this for a minute now, and I finally got some of the pieces of it working that I needed to. And so on and so forth. So here we kind of are. Yeah. Nothing is carved in stone yet. Just. Oh, yeah. Lord help me. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Oh, you're killing me. But yeah, no, we got a few different things here for it. Like it's gonna be a frightful time. We're gonna be like absolutely having an absolutely spooky time here. So yeah, but this is the thing I'm working on. I even have it set up to like be a part of the gaming side of the stream. So like it sits up here. I need to shrink things down just a little bit to get it like to fit properly the way I wanted it to. Oh my God, Kuma, no, bad. 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 Lord help me. But no, so working on this for like, this is going to be mostly primarily used for videos and stuff. But I did like the idea of like having it set up for streaming as well. So what I'm going to use it for in videos, I'm still working out the bugs of what I want it to do, of how I want it to work, where I want it to go. It's going to take a little bit of moving some things around and doing some things. But what do you think? I'm sitting here flailing my arms around. I don't have arms on this model yet. Lord help me. But yeah, no, I've had this idea in the works for like a hot minute of having like something that's like a little more like spookily themed that could still work with stuff, because there's a lot of stuff I want to use for interactions that I don't have a proper way to do yet. Do we have the ability to yeet objects at it? Not yet, but that's one of the reasonings why I've been looking into adding this. Was because there's a lot of stuff you can interact with these things that you can't interact with my face on camera. So I thought we'd go with this and see how it turns out and see what everybody thinks of it, and just kind of, just kind of go from there. I'm working on new toggles and new things. This has been in the work for a very long time. Ugh. Lord help me. So we can eat plushies at the Avatar in the future. Plushies, coffee, lots of caffeine. Because that's what I always need. Still some things I'm having to work out. Some coloration things we're having to work out. Changing some of the lighting on the mouth and eyes, because they're supposed to flicker a little bit more when you talk. So your first step to E-Girl Zombie. No! No! No. But yeah, this with a few more expressions and a few other little tweaks are coming. But ta-da! So, if you guys like this, we're going to continue. Oh, God. Hi, Nettie. How are you? I need to do a couple more things, like make it a little more emotive. It's, as I said, this isn't done yet. I've been working on it, and I finally got a lot of progress done, and then I got tired. Lord. As well as getting the timing for those down, because the timing for those isn't as fast as I would like for things like this, or this, or the spooky thing. But yeah, no. So we got some more stuff to look for those. But we're getting there. Oh my God! So good. Well, thank you. Now I can't take all the credit for this, like, at all. This is a free use model that I've added some alterations to, that I've modified, because like they give full permission to like modify it, change it, break it apart, so on and so forth. Even put in some talks here and there just to make sure that I wasn't fucking up with that. Ugh. Pumpkin spice zombie. Also, that's the thing, like, part of the reason why I'm doing this is I'm doing some slight rebranding. I'm going to be changing a couple things, rebranding a couple things. Depending on how permanent this dude is, will depend on what changes happen in the rebranding. We're going to kind of see what we've got. I haven't even named this guy yet. That's the thing. Like, would he just be my name, or to give him a new name? What would we do with that, and so on and so forth? We now have the zombie. Now we know the zombie is made of pumpkin spice and everything nice. May have to use that. I'm gonna write that shit down. Writing that shit down. That's good. We're gonna keep that. Writing that shit down. You know shit. I'm actually writing that shit down. That's going in the big book. Somebody looks a little weird today. What's up, Fuzzy? You missed it while I was sitting here talking about this earlier. I'm working on this for a thing. Zomgord. We can call him Gordy. From zombie to Gordy. God about the rest. No, hey, Fuzzy. No, this is something I'm working on for, like, a video project for this game. Because I thought to myself, you know, you're playing a game as a digital avatar, you might as well make a digital avatar, so we're working on stuff. Professor Mizu accidentally added an extra ingredient in the concoction. Chemical X. And thus the pumpkin spice boy was born! Lord help me. I haven't even gotten into the game yet. I'm sitting here just ranting and rambling about other random stuff. But yeah, no, so this is kind of how this came about, was I was working on like some kind of digital avatar that I still wanted to fit and be on brand and all that, this, that, and the other. Like having be able to fit with everything, and like I think it like fits with like kind of like the motif I've got going on here. Like I even think he fits up there. Like I think he works. We need to change a couple things around and make it fit just a little bit better. Too much of that chemical Z. Chemical X or chemical Z. Lord help me. Oh, Lord. But no, for people that have been here a long time, y'all know this isn't my first time working with VTuber models. Like, I had Ashford for, like, the longest time. And I love Ashford, but I had to make, like, an entire reasoning to, like, have Ashford and make him his own character and this, that, and the other, and so on and so forth. So, like, it took so much stuff to make that fit around here. And when you get new peeps in, it still doesn't fit around here. Like, you get new people in, you have to, like, explain the entire backstory of Ashford the talking cat to everybody that walks in. Versus this, like, you see zombies go on, you see Pumpkin Dude, this makes a little more sense. And look, he's just so cute. I love this. It made me absolutely exhausted to make this. Lord help me. Ugh. Ah, we're good. But yeah, so this is what we've been working with. This is what we're working on. And yeah, so if y'all like this, we're going to be working more with this. I don't know how big and permanent he's going to be when it comes to streams, but he's probably going to be how I do my video content, because it makes doing the video content a little bit easier. Mainly because filming my face during the day when I record, I have no way to properly darken my lights in a way that won't affect the birds. Like, I can't put, like, a curtain up, because if I put a curtain up during the day, it completely fucks with the birds and their time. So I was like, we can do videos like this. I can record my videos during the day and do this and so on and so forth and be fine. Anyone else craving pumpkin pie? Lord help me. See, we even have our little coffee cup here that was made by Mizu. That is also an emote. And I was like, you know, we gotta have that. We just gotta use that. It's gotta be a thing. I probably need to make the coffee cup a little bit bigger, but, and he probably needs a fucking straw because I don't have hands. Don't ask how I play games. We don't know. We haven't figured that out yet. Pumpkin pie is best pie. I mean, like, for me, it's key lime pie, but that's just saying. I'm just saying. But yeah, no, we will work with this. I'm not going to use him tonight because I've still got a couple things I'm going to work out with him. A couple things I want to test with him. So, give me a sec here. Because I know you guys are probably excited for him, but I got to do this like this way. Beep. Mainly because I started off the other way, so we might as well. There we go. Sorry, y'all stuck with my ugly mug for the rest of the day. Boop. Oh, wait. I forgot to turn on one thing. There we go. Oh, it's all back. There we go. Beep. Aha! Using a DDR dance pad to control games since you don't got hands. He does have feeties! So yeah, honestly, that would work. There, I gave you a hand. Lord, help me! Help me. Lord, help me. But yeah, no. So, we're going to be playing Dot Hack, though. Fuzzy, how you doing today? I hope you're well. I'm very excited for this show. I don't understand how excited I am to play this for you guys. Let's see. I'm not a doctor. I can't. Using HD textures or not? Not using HD textures, no. But I do have the resolution. There's some upscaling, but we're not quite there. Yet to return, the Shadow who quests for the Twilight Dragon, rumbles the dark hearth, and Helva, Queen of the Dark, has raised finally her army. Empyrean, King of Light, beckons at the base of the rainbow they meet. Against the abominable wave, together they fight. Alba's lake boils, Light's great tree doth fall. Power, all now to droplets turned in the temple of Archcola. And I forgot. Never to return, the Shadow who quests for the Twilight Dragon. Epitaph of Twilight, Emma Wayland. So no face. Now, why did my camera not turn back on? Where is my...
Okay, user registration is done. Now for a name.
What? There we go. Ha!
Yasuhiko's probably already there waiting for me. I'd better hurry.
Let me know if you're having any issues hearing anything. Reconfirming your name and character name. And we're going to keep the main character name. Switch game, select the world from your desktop. Please enjoy the world. Yeah, this right here is what we thought, like, advanced operating systems were going to look like in 2010. This game came out in 2002, and we're like, this is going to be the future. This is what the future is going to look like. .hack GU on my PS5. I've got .hack GU on Steam, but they never remade this series, which is the original. GU is a continuation of this one. All sorts of things though for this. Like you have like your game, you have your mail, you have news, like the works. .hack is so underrated. .hack is phenomenal, and we have an announcement of a new one finally happening after years and years and years of this basically being a forgotten property. It's finally coming back. What's up, Zach? How you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good night/day. How do you do? What is up? What it is, what it be, what it do. Check something here. But yeah, no, like the amount of stuff that happens in this game is absurd, and the amount of like the way they go about making it feel like it's an MMO is insanely well done, especially for the time. Like I'm going to warn, because I can already see the graphics are kind of they're not great. But for 2002, we thought this was like the best shit ever. Graphics couldn't get any better than this. Oh.
I'll check my email first.
Gotta check email first. CC Corporation version update. The system of the world has been updated to version 2.75. With this update, the following elements have been added. Monster tolerances. For a group of monsters, certain physical and magical attacks will cause 0 damage because of their defense mechanisms. Elemental hit. Attack with elemental skills that are opposite the monster's attribute. Attack with elemental skills that are opposite the monster attribute, and it will result in a double 2 times damage. Treasure chest items. You may obtain different items depending on the type of treasure chest. Many items are now available from the GOT statue. For more details, please see the version update information listed on the board. Thank you for registering. This is a notification mail to complete the registration process. The world, the game, is comprised of several servers. The adventure begins by inputting codes at the Chaos Gates and Root Towns, which are located in each of the servers. Let me introduce each of the servers and Root Towns. And it's going to go through all these, which these will become important later, but not as much now, except for the first one. Which would be Aqua Capital Makanu. Makanu means the son of a goddess. There are waterways throughout the town. The sounds and scenery will bring you peace. This is pretty much your like hub world. Yasuhiko. Hey, did you finish registering? What kind of character are you? Oh, and like I said at school, you'll regret it if you use a smart-ass name. I'm Orca in the world, so keep that in mind. Don't call me by my real name. You can be a different person when you're there. Well, more like the guy you want to be. Anyway, I'll be at Root Town. And then all of this shit was like really big deal kind of stuff. New transportation system operational. The real-time transportation control system, RTCS, ended its trial period today and will be fully operational starting tomorrow. It is predicted that chronic traffic jams will be resolved by the system. The system's main feature is the ability to control and adjust traffic lights depending on the situation. Hey! New topic, .hack is what SAO wished it could have been. You're damn right it is. Abso-fucking-lutely. Also, get some hearts in the chat! Hey, what's up, Spencer Johnson? How are you? Which, heads up, YouTube's been changing names of, like, if you had a different name on here, it's been fucking with people's shit. Though I know who you is. Well, I know who he is in relation to here. More hearts in the chat! What's up, Spencer? How you been? Good, just loving your nightmare. Yeah, my name is different now. Gotta fix that. It's been doing this for, like, to everybody in chats. It's been messing up everybody's names in chats. The main feature is the ability to control and adjust traffic lights depending on the situation. You can also predict the best timing at railway stops. When there is a crime, it will turn all traffic lights around the area to red to help prevent the culprit from escaping. Of course, it is questionable whether criminals will follow the traffic laws. Yeah, this is like... This actually winds up being... Wait, Lord, like, looking at something that, like, looks like old, like, 2000s, like, fucking internet face is weird to me. But, essentially, this is, like, the start of them using AI systems. No DLSS5. I'm biting the DLSS5. No. Didn't realize you were spitting facts tonight. Wait, what? Oh, talking about the yeah. Let's see. Wonder what this world would look like with DLSS5. Please. Please no. Please no! No! Oh! I know what that means! I don't like that! Water, yes. But I have a thing to show you. You'll get a kick out of this because, like, of course I did not need this, but, like, I got a thing that you're going to enjoy. So I went back to working on those Gundams you sent, and I'm still working on those. They're in the process of getting done. And then I did a stupid. I have acquired another. But I got a really good price on it today, so I was like, yeah, we're going to get that. Because I'm 5. I like the high grade models probably the best though. It's what I have the most fun putting together. But yes, I was very excited. Okay, I'm so excited to do this. Look! I've always loved model kits. I was originally a Zoids person because like they were always easier for me to get my hands on. And now I'm doing more with Gundam, and now I have problems. Issues are a lot of fun. That's a cool one. I like having I like having Death Scythe Hell a lot. Is this one? This was got me excited. I did not need another one, especially considering I'm still working on 2 others at the same time right now. But I got another one. You here watch Jeff Dunham, and if you did, which puppet of his is your favorite? I haven't watched him in years. Years! I used to watch him like when I was a kid, because everybody watched him. He was fucking everywhere. When I was a kid / teenager, you couldn't turn on the TV without running into him. Probably the old man. But I don't know now. Like, I haven't watched him in a long time. I remember he got into some stuff and I just wasn't having it. to order that from eBay. Okay, so like I'm not a fan of this place, but check GameStop, because that's where I managed to acquire this one. It was like $20. Let's see. But yeah, no, I got very excited, so I was like, I'm gonna show everybody this because I'm 5. Also, you get a kick out of this because you weren't here last time when I showed this off. I got a pop figure. In just case I was 40 miles away. You can check Amazon or eBay. I have the PG Zeta that's 90%, about 2 years now. Lord, I lost interest. It's so I couldn't see myself doing a PG. Like master grades already take forever. Perfect grade would just like be a mind-numbing experience. I live near a bull moose. That's a pretty far away. What about Ahmed? But yeah, no, I've been getting like heavily back into Gundam, which is dangerous. Been like rewatching a lot of the animes. I've been chomping at the bit to play the new figure game that's coming out in October. That's what sparked all this, was that new figure game. And then there is the card game, which I have a starter deck for, and I finally got a chance to play it the other day, and I had a lot of fun playing that game. I think I've seen Gunpla at Michael's before, though it probably varies by location. You can get Gunpla at Michael's, you can get it at Hobby Lobby, though I don't like giving Hobby Lobby my money. I don't trust anywhere that doesn't celebrate Halloween. But yeah, no, there's like any like hobby style store will most likely have them. The skeleton of fun too. Oh my god, Lord help me. Now these things are things that are important, but they become important later. The world tops 20 million sales. Sales of the online role-playing game The World, CC Corporation, December 2007, have exceeded. Oh, Lord, that's when I graduated. Have exceeded 20 million copies worldwide. The game was the first online game released since the Twilight of the New Gods incident. It sold 10 million copies in its first 6 months and has steadily grown in its sales through various upgrades. Reports state there are around 10 million users in Japan alone. CC Corporation, in its press release, stated, "We are grateful for the support, but we also feel there is a social obligation that we must meet." According to a source within CC Corporation, they are considering a submission to the Guinness Book of World Records as the highest-selling game in history. Neurogoggle FMD. Sones announced that it will soon sell a new head-mounted video display, the Neurogoggle FMD. It is customized for popular CC Corporation. For popular CC Corporation game The World. Retail price has not yet been set. Sones Neurogoggle FMD, compatible with the mega popular online game The World. Lightweight with rainbow eye coating. Maximum of 100-hour consecutive use using the CC iron battery. Lord help me. This game is part of the reason why when like VR games became a thing, that like I was like, nope, don't want to do VR. Go to sleep, have a good night, everyone. Take care and pleasant nightmares to you, Spencer. But yeah, no, like this game like single-handedly made me not want to do VR. It's an odd VR headset. This is what people thought VR headsets were going to look like in the future whenever they came out. This was what they all thought we were getting. And our headsets aren't technically too far off from this. They just are a lot more gripped to your face. And they're, of course, bigger. But 100 hours of consecutive use. Lord, I think Mizu would have a coma part. Because she loves VR games. 0.49% error rate. The sound recognition device has evolved to near perfection with the less than 0.5% error rate. When switched to chat mode, it recognizes the pauses by the speaker and translates them as dots. The day may come when keyboards are obsolete. You haven't met a PC gamer. Your headsets are a bit more clunky right now, but they can be fun. I've gotten to wear a couple. I've worn the original PSVR. I've worn the PSVR 2 for the PS5 because a family member of mine has both. They've upgraded as each one came out, and I've used the Oculus because no, I haven't used the Oculus. It's the Meta Quest. That's what I've used because that's what Mizu has. Okay, I'm back. I'm sure my phone fixed it. Awesome. Keyboard being obsolete. That's not very PC. Lord help me. The World Network Council announced today that the market penetration of the Network OS Ultimate has reached almost 100% around the globe. This means that all network computer terminals in homes or businesses are now compatible with Ultimate. WNC Public Relations stated that the Pluto Kiss incident of December 2005 and the 2-year period following the incident, commonly known as Twilight of the New Gods, is now only a page in history. We will be getting into this later. Some officials state that after 6 emotional years of ups and downs, the new generation HyperNet plan proposed in April 2004 has finally been fulfilled. Camera popcorn with sea salt. Okay, so like it's really bad for me because like I'm not supposed to eat popcorn because it's allergic to corn, but like I have an addiction to like the Reese's like peanut butter popcorn. I'm proud of that joke. You should be. It's like this is what the world looks like. It was supposed to be kind of like a play on things like World of Warcraft and stuff like that. And so this is the game within the game. Right down to even having message boards. Now we'll go through this just so we like have like all this checked, but like all this is basically like giving you extra information on how to play the game. But I like the fact that like when they went through this, like it feels almost like what something you'd see like going and asking Reddit a question, and this was before Reddit was a thing. Or as far as my knowledge, before Reddit was a thing. But like it feels so much like Reddit. But this is what old message boards used to look like. Let's see, going through all this. The Z.E.R.O statue we will probably actually come back to. This people talking about the RTCS. Another new transport system called the RTCS starts tomorrow. I really want to know if traffic jams will be a thing of the past. The other day, it took me 2 hours to get back to the city from Odaiba. No matter what kind of system they need to reduce the number of cars. I mean, there's just too many idiots on the road. Just get rid of them. Congratulations with the world. Does anyone use new goggles that they just came out with? I'm pondering on buying one, but someone please tell me what you think. This is for keyword creation, which is for getting around the world. We'll come back to this when we have one of these. We'll also have I will explain this instead of going back here. When we get to it, because we will get to it not too far in the future with this. Shaw Millionaire. Starting with cat's blades, and after trading several times, I got legendary I got the legendary Megiddo wand. I never thought I would get something this good. So have you ever heard like the paperclip trades? This is essentially a paperclip trade. This game was before the chant of 4 leaves. Jesus Christ. I can't remember it. Well, yeah, I can't remember a time on the internet before then, but I mostly spent all my time on the freaking Cartoon Network website playing Flash games. Those not hacked, but those games not hacked, but it was ideal. Still don't know whether I want to get the HTC Vive or the Valve Index for my first VR headset. All I know is that I'm never touching the Quest headsets, thanks to Facebook. The HTC Vive was one that I knew a ton about because we sold it in our store, but it was one that I never really got to test. He's basically explaining a lot of stuff that we got earlier. And now we get into the game.
Hey, you made it.
Lord, looking at the graphics. Have to dip. Have a good night, Nettie. Take care and pleasant nightmares to you. I do remember, like, when this was, like, the peak of graphics. We thought nothing could get any fucking prettier. When I played this was around the same time that, like, the first Kingdom Hearts game came out. Which wasn't when the game launched. This game, like, Kingdom Hearts launched after this. But that was about the time I got a PS2 specifically to play Kingdom Hearts. And discovered this because I was playing the card game for it.
Hey, it's me, Orca, the Blade Master.
Whoa! You look so different from the real Yasuhiko. Nothing like the real you.
Hey, in this game I'm Orca. Regardless of what I am in reality.
I should probably turn
I'm pretty well known here.
just a little.
What?
No, you look great.
You look great. It's good. Lord, old-fashioned computer remotes too. Damn.
Anyway, take this.
You now have Orca's member address.
Member address is the flash mail address you can only access in the world.
You look great. You're fine.
With flash mail, you can exchange messages with others in real time, as long as you are in the world. It's mostly used by newbies to contact other players to form a party. Try it out by inviting me to join your party.
It's supposed to be used by
First,
newbies, but you
press
use
the
this for the
triangle button
rest
to
of
open the menu.
rest of the entire franchise.
In the menu, select Party. Next, select Add. Names of players
And you
who
have
use
to
their
go through
member
this
addresses
part.
will be listed here. Choose a player you want to invite to your party and send a flash mail. Since you just started, you probably only have my member address. Now, press the X button twice to send a flash mail to me.
It's a lot of HP. It is.
Ah,
But he's a die-hard player. It's been
Join my party.
playing since
it's
the
kind of weird mailing each other when we're
since
face
like
to
the
face.
game's inception versus our character who's completely brand new to the game. What's really trippy about this is the way he's going through this is the way I've gone through a lot of games in my past, especially MMOs, teaching friends how to play. I've had this exact experience after fucking playing this game.
See? My name appears under your screen. That means I'm in your party. By the way, flash mail is only available when you're in a town. Oh,
A town.
and you can't contact people when they're not logged into the world. People do have a life, you know. We're not online 24/7.
And this does happen in game where you can't contact people when you need peeps. Have a good night, Phantom Flame!
In other words, you can't always count on the same members to form a party.
Sending a flash mail isn't a good greeting. Not everyone wants to be flashed.
So, try to get as many member addresses as you can. You'll have more fun that way.
Lord help me.
Well, how you play is up to you. But since EXP and stuff isn't divided among party members...
So what is this life he speaks of? We're not online 24/7. Boy, have things changed even there. Right?
You really don't benefit if you go solo. Okay. Well, why don't we head off? There's nothing to worry about. I found a perfect place for newbies. This is the Chaos Gate. A sort of transfer device that takes us from one place to another. Now, press the X button. In the world, each play zone is called an area, determined by a combination of 3
Now see,
keywords.
this was a very interesting concept for this game.
Select New Keyword. This is the keyword screen. At the top is the entry plate. You put the 3 selected keywords one by one for each part, A, B, and C. Left of the entry plate is all the keywords you have.
Now the world is flat.
You can collect more of them by reading your emails, the board, and from other players. Now, let's enter some keywords by starting with part A.
So like the whole thing about this is that the worlds are technically, the areas are technically different depending on what 3 keywords you put in. Now there are some that have like set places for you to be. Like you'll get like a set 3-part thing and it'll be like certain dungeons. Usually they're story-based dungeons. But you'll get certain dungeons, certain locations, and they'll all have different attributes depending on the 3 words you put in. And they can be, like, it can change the difficulty, the monsters that spawn, what type of area you're in, the weather, how strong the monsters are, what status conditions they can inflict. And some of them can lead to completely broken areas. Areas that, like, are not... that are buggy. Areas that are buggy, that are all kinds of messed up. If you just put in words all willy-nilly and don't pay attention to this status thing over here with these gems over here, if you don't pay attention to this, you can wind up walking into an area with, like, monsters well beyond any level of comprehension or combat skill.
Select Bursting. Good. Next for part B, select Passed Over. For the last one in part C, select Aquafield. Now you're done specifying the area.
So it'll tell you, right at the beginning here, it'll tell you what the battle level is, it'll tell you what the element is, and then you have the dungeon, field type, ground level, all this stuff. You have all these different types of things. Now, it's usually at least nice enough to tell you what the battle level is, so what your level should be walking into it. Sometimes, though, if you wind up in a glitched area, it's going to be wrong.
Oh, one more thing. You see the symbol on the left next to the keyword?
But the things that are never wrong are these little gemstones. These gemstones will always tell you accurate. So if you learn this, you'll be fine.
That's the server symbol. It indicates which server you are currently logged on to. This symbol is Delta, so we're logged on to the Delta server. The list on the bottom right is the area status list. See the jewel next to the field type and dungeon? That indicates how the selected keyword affects the status. For example, check the field type. See the jewel on the right? This means that the field type is being determined by Aquafield, the keyword in C. We don't know what kind of field the current keyword will create until we get there. But once we learn the effect of that keyword, we can combine it with other keywords effectively. For more details, check out the board on your own time. All right, let's get going to the Delta Bursting Passed Over Aquafield.
There's moments where they talk like this. Like, no one talks like this. Let's just go. All right, we got the map ready. Let's just go.
Select Warp. Before we get going, let me explain to you about the camera.
I already know how camera controls work.
Basic. First, rotate the camera. Push either the L1 button or the R1 button to move the camera. Good. You can zoom the camera in or out by using the right analog stick.
You can actually control everything via the right analog stick.
That's it. Finally, you reset the camera by pushing the R2 button. There you go. Remember, when the battle starts, constantly adjust your camera. Okay. And this is the field. It's the lowest
This is
level
the
in
field. You're out in the field. No shit.
When you want to return to the town, press the triangle button and select Gate Out. Grassland, wilderness, and jungle are some of the field types. You can set them with keywords. The combination of field type and weather determines the area elements. For example, if it's a grassland and it's raining, that area will be a water element stage. The elements also... Now, let's get going on our quest. First, check the map at top right. You see the red down arrow on it? In the dungeon's deepest level, there's a God statue that usually holds a rare item.
We're going to be doing some gardening while in the field. Oh, yeah.
Basically, the
Gotta do
goal
some
is
pruning.
to reach this statue. But enemies are often tougher down there, so gain some levels above ground before you head below. Okay, wait a sec.
Fairies orb.
By using the fairies orb, hidden data on the map becomes visible, like this. Yellow areas on the map show magic portals.
One of the times
where
it
you
actually
encounter
makes
monsters
sense
and
that
treasures.
game characters like, do this by pressing B button. And right? It's like, this is one of the few times that, like, hit the X button, like, actually makes sense. Like, for the character to say that shit out loud. Like, I really, like, I appreciate that they did this in this fashion. Because, like, I play games with Mizu a lot, and Mizu's newer to gaming than many other peeps that I hang out with. So, like, literally saying what buttons to hit is something that comes up in the conversation often while we play games. It's like, you gotta hit the X button, you gotta hit the circle button, or the square button pulls up your menu, the triangle button does this, the circle button does that. Like, having, like, the whole, like, discussion of, like, why PlayStation controllers are laid out the way that they are, like, the triangle, square, X, circle, they actually all have a meaning. It's more impactful in Japan than it is in the States because for some reason we flip two buttons, but the way these controls are laid out, I've had this conversation with Mizu, is the triangle button was meant for maps and navigation. The triangle is a point similar to the top point on a compass. Most compasses on the top of them have a, like, little triangle on the top noting where it's pointing. Then you have the square, which is supposed to be your menus. This game shows this off, like, bigger than any other game. Square button is supposed to be, like, your menus and this, that, and the other. Like, your menus, your inventory, stuff like that. That's what the square button is supposed to be. Circle button is supposed to be, like, okay, do the okay thing. And then X button is supposed to be, like, no. So for some reason, when these came to the States, they flipped everything around. Usually, the triangle button was always like your inventory. Square button was your triangle button was always your navigation it was always your inventory and, like, your menus. Square button was always your freaking navigation. X button was your accept everything, and circle button was no. I have no idea why we flipped all this shit around when they came stateside. But they did. GPS markers are also sometimes triangles. Yes.
All right. How about we go pick a fight? Head for one of the magic portals.
For basic attack, approach the target, press the X button. Smack. I'm missing. I'm gonna keep smacking though. Totally got this. A-okay. Wacky smack.
You started to get the hang of it, right?
I've just mashed the X
let's
button.
try using skills. Press the triangle button. Okay then. When the target... That's it. Pretty easy, huh? You can target a party member for recovery or remedy skills, and the enemy for attack skills. Remember, you can only apply skills to targets within your view. Before using a skill, adjust the... What? It's your turn to
just a
tell
little
me
bit.
what to do by using chat commands. Okay, I'll teach you the command to
I'll
get your
think of
members to
the-
heal.
Oh, I'm just a small little guy.
Okay then, press the square button to open the menu. Next, go ahead and choose first.
Man, you just told me to do it!
Well, it's good to be the boss, isn't it? If you use it well, you can bunch up on the enemy, or give separate orders to each party member. When you add new members to the party, try various chat commands to see their effects. That's it for now. Just
Now, if only we
what
could do
you
this for
learned.
Donald in Kingdom Hearts.
When you think you're ready, we'll head for the dungeon.
Oh, he moved. He just, like, pokes it and it's instant death. Yep. Now we can do dungeony things. Because I'm not going to do the water thingy yet, because right now it doesn't do anything for us. Now see, this is where things start to get...
Now we can start
Spooky.
exploring the dungeon.
All the dungeons have like this ominous and foreboding music. And sometimes dungeons are perfectly normal, and other times dungeons aren't.
One thing you need to remember is that you can't gate out when you're in a dungeon.
This is important to remember.
To gate out and return to the town, you have to go back to the field. The sprite Ocarina will warp you to the surface, but you can't use it during battle. This is the treasure box, but you knew that, right? This one.
Box and you're fine.
This one's booby-trapped. Notice a different color? Try to open it as is, and you're screwed. Just use the fortune wire on it. This item will disarm the trap. See? What the? Did you just see that?
Yeah. Was that thing chasing her?
Yeah, but something like that on this level?
Now, you know those moments where you would hear things in creepypastas of, like, seeing a random ghost girl in something, or seeing a monster somewhere you shouldn't, and something being completely overpowered and something you shouldn't see, and then everything goes wrong? This is where that shit began.
When you want me to do something, use the chat command and let me know.
I really wish I gave him some more dialogue for right here to be like, what the fuck is this shit? We need to be paying attention to it. It's a dead end. That girl.
When you want...
And it still says nothing here. Speed charm. Speed charm is going to be the thing that we use the most in this game. Because you can use it. And now you're doing this. And we like being able to do this.
Better watch out. We're trapped in here. In the dungeon, there are rooms with traps everywhere. The only way to get out of a trap like this is by activating all the magic portals in the room. All right, let's charge to that magic portal.
Sometimes when you gotta get out of somewhere fast, this shit sucks. Whee! Whee! Yeet. Meow. Meow. Yeet. Oh, fuck. I don't remember there being this guy down here. What are these? Portal's open. And resurrect. We use equipment. What I do like about your magic is that your SP or your mana basically in this game recovers over time. Meow.
This is the room where the statue is. There's only one of them at the dungeon's deepest level, and you can get rare items from it. That's enough adventure for now. Let's grab the treasure and get back to town, shall we? If we had a Sprite Ocarina, we could warp out of here. But we don't have one. So we gotta go back the way we just came.
So what I do like is if you've cleared out a dungeon, front doll, rainbow card, is that if you've cleared out a dungeon already, when going back through, you don't have to refight everything going back through. This just feels like a fucking creepypasta.
Or was the rumor true?
Take this.
Huh?
Please take this. There's no time. Please.
What's this?
A great force. The power it holds can bring forth either salvation or destruction at the whim of the user.
You're...
It's coming.
Bye. You're about to meet God.
What the hell? What is this? Something wrong.
See, what makes this scary is he's supposed to be like one of the top players in this game.
It wasn't supposed to be this way. I'm sorry. Get out of here!
Jesus. It's time to go, buddy. Yeah. Yeet. First time I saw that, that scared the flying fuck out of me. Have a book. Oof. It's definitely a 2000s game.
What was wrong with Yasuhiko? Why was he upset? I wanted to ask him, but he wouldn't even pick up the phone. And then, the next day, I found out that Yasuhiko had been hospitalized. I rushed to the hospital, but they wouldn't even let me see him. But I guess it's better this way. I didn't want to see him all week, and he wouldn't want that either. But what the hell happened to him? I have a feeling that the key to it is somewhere in the world.
You've met with an unfortunate fate. You have new mail. Server problems. To all users of the world, we apologize for the inconvenience due to problems with our servers. Currently, we are focusing our efforts in finding the cause of the problem. However, in order to proceed efficiently, we will limit play to only the Delta and I think these are the Omega servers. Thank you for your understanding.
I should post on the board about Yasuhiko. Maybe someone will respond to it.
Help, author Kite. My friend is in a coma after playing this game. He's hospitalized and still isn't out yet. But do these things actually happen? Does anyone know the reason? Anyone know someone else in the same state? How can I get him out of the coma? The people who made the game look here too, right? Please give me some kind of information. Thank you. It's a U, more like a U than an O. Duly noted. Theta. Gotcha. All services are currently unavailable due to maintenance. We apologize for any inconvenience and ask for your patience. Quit. You have new mail. Okay, so like, I think I remember what this says. I think it's to the one who holds the book. I know the name of the creature, but I'm not going to spoil it. But the name of the creature is looking for me. Something time, please help me. I can't, like, basically I'm running out of time, please help me, is basically the equivalency of this. Who sent this? I can't read it. Saving. Save data was created. Create new save data. I think we should join the game now. Yeah. There is no time. That's what it is. There is no time. I remember when this game came out, I remember hating her at the start.
What? What is it? You got something to say?
No, but it looks like you're looking for something.
Oh, I get it now. You are a newbie, aren't you? I might have guessed. Well, are you or not? Come on now, don't be shy. You can tell me.
I don't know if I want to tell you.
Listen.
You look angry.
In case you're not aware that you're being very rude. It's impolite to stare at someone like that. You have to understand it's the same as the real world. Don't you get it? Ugh.
There's so many like VR experiences that feel like
Last
this.
chance. What is up with you anyway, huh? Come on, will you say something already?
It's like, well, that was rude. Someone else is going to be very important to the story. I guess I'll get my gear first. I want to collect some information as well. Just got a new weapon.
You again. I'm busy right now. Can't you just leave me alone?
See, you can talk to other players. You can get information for them, but you can also trade with them. And this is actually something that's pretty cool. You can actually trade weapons for pretty much everyone in your party. Trade for weapons, special items, spells, equipment, the works. But it has a level system, so you'll have to be careful what you grab, because if your level doesn't meet the requirement, you can't wear the weapon. As well as there's certain weapons only your class can equip. Black Rose, can you chill for like 2 seconds? Group magazine, cool. You can meet a lot of cool people through something like this. This is basically your bank where you can store weapons, because you can lose items by dying. Plenty of healing medicine. I like getting Fairy's Orb. torture wire is important to own as well. The spirit ocarina would probably be nice. Get speed charms because we like those. Those can be very important because if you're not a mage and you can't cast spells, which Kite is not, you can use this in replacement of spells. Trade 1 Hands of Storm for 10 Sport Strings. Boy, I want to become stronger like the Crimson Knight. Trade. Item list. Doesn't really have anything I can use, but he does have good shit. Oh, he's got that. Big spark blades. I can use spark blades. So from your trade. Those. Yeah, we'll do that because we have better accuracy, and Lord, do we need it. But no, like Black Rose, like the entirety of the series has like zero chill.
Wait a sec.
Rude.
Yeah, you. I know some interesting keywords. If you go with me, I'll tell you what they are. Do you want to know?
Yes, by all means.
Right on, that's the spirit. Spoken like a true newbie.
See, my first time playing this ever, I thought like, oh, spoken like a true newbie. This is a newbie trap where they're going to take me somewhere, something super powerful, let me die and steal all my shit.
The keywords are Delta, Hidden, Forbidden, Holy Ground.
I actually used to have the card for that. Party, add.
Okay, here I come.
I'm really glad because you're right in front of me. Hidden, forbidden, holy ground.
Whoa, this place is...
Swanky.
Huh?
Never mind, let's go.
It's like, haven't you been here before?
Are you going to escort me like a proper gentleman?
Hey.
Really?
I thought I was gonna die of a heart attack.
I just said hello.
What? Don't freak me out like that. It's rude. Really rude.
Z.E.R.O chill.
Yeah? What's up?
Trade. You have say like they give you like lots of like hints that she's very new, including in her trade list. She has 1 speed charm. That's all she is here with. And there is a friendship mechanic in this game, so you can give people stuff to like make them like you more and be more apt to do certain things. I feel like you're gonna need this.
Yeah, I'll take it. Thanks. Yeah? What? You want to trade something? Better not give me any junk.
Never. Not me. Yeah, this doesn't look foreboding at all. So it's perfectly safe.
What is that thing? Stay back! Oh no!
Gets stabbed. Keeps going.
So that's it. Pretty weak, huh? What do you know?
Oh, but he's just
You
like.
didn't even need my help at all, did you?
I love his expressions in this fucking game. For a game from back in 2002, like the expressions are fucking phenomenal.
It looks so sad.
Scathed. Enos. Magus. I can't read anything else. The inscription is faded.
By the way,
Hmm?
I guess you can tell that I'm a newbie too.
It's like, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah.
It must be pretty obvious by the way I acted back there. But you still hung out with me. You know what? You're nicer than I thought.
Uh-huh.
You see, I'm trying to find...
Hey, what are you doing?
What? What about you, huh?
No time to explain. It's too dangerous here.
What?
I'm telling you to get out! Leave here at once! Ah!
This is supposed to be a normal monster.
But how? Tell me what's going on here. That thing should have been dead. Why is it glowing like that? It's so freaky. Is this for real?
It's a bug from a computer virus. The virus is rewriting the data. It has a hit point that's infinite.
This is the one.
You must escape, while I buy some time.
Because of this thing, I'll kill you!
No! You can't kill it! Leave it be or you'll be killed!
Trauma!
The book. Open the book.
All I can think of every time I read that line out loud is fucking reading Rainbow.
The book?
The power it holds can bring forth either salvation or destruction at the whim of the user.
Use the installation book, Book of Twilight. Yeet! See, this is all supposed to be a game, but he sounds like he is in agonizing pain.
That was like the time when Orca...
Swanky suit, though.
That skill. Now, I understand. You are the same as the virus. To think that I was saved by someone like you.
Dude, I just opened a book.
No! That's not... I don't even know what's...
Do not lie to me. Recently, many places within the world have been damaged by a virus. Those who willfully spread the virus and destroy this world for their own amusement,
Dude, I just got
shall
here.
receive no mercy.
No, that's not me,
I did not expect to find the one responsible so soon. Draw! Draw your sword, now!
I won't! There's no reason to do that!
If I could make shit invincible, why wouldn't I make myself invincible?
No! I don't want to
Game
fight!
predicted COVID.
I just...
That would actually be World of Warcraft.
What is the matter with you? That's hardly the way to talk to someone who just saved your life.
After this cutscene, I'll explain a thing. But also, hello, MT, how are you?
I still do not trust you. I just require the time to think this through. But if I find out that you are indeed in with them, I will kill you.
You and your fancy armor. Fine, just work 10 hours.
That was rather childish for
Hoping you get some time
Balmonk
to
of
relax.
the Azure Sky, the descendant of Fianna.
That'll be important later.
I do not speak with hackers.
That wand should look familiar to everybody too.
That boy, he's a friend of your partner.
Orca?
The one up top is Helba. She's a hacker, as he just stated, and she's the one who saved your ass because she's the only one with that
I
staff.
thought he would end up like Orca. And I panicked. That's when I heard her voice.
He was partners with our friend who's now in a coma. So, quick thing. Back in the early days of World of Warcraft, they released a raid boss into a dungeon. Big dragon. And it had a death debuff. It basically worked like a virus. It killed players relatively quickly. It was meant only for high dungeon players. People found out, though, that if you left the area with you and your pet was infected, I think your pet had to be infected, you could carry the virus outside of its main dungeon. Then you could take it into a town of unsuspecting players and unleash the virus in a place where it wasn't supposed to happen. Basically killing players wherever the virus was spread to before they could get anywhere. Many players were gaining out, trying to get away from it. Other players were trying to teleport to other locations before they got infected. But the virus spread rapidly, and it spread fast. That virus is now used in case studies for how society deals with an epidemic. Or with a pandemic, to be specific. And it was actually called back to a lot when the pandemic of 2020 hit. There was a massive study on it because you have some players that were you had some players that were healing classes that were trying to heal other players, remove debuff, and trying to get them healed so they could get to safety or so they could do other things. You had other people that were sitting there just ignoring the threat and just spreading it willy-nilly anywhere they went. And in some even heavier cases, you had people that were trolls that were deliberately spreading the virus around. One sec. There's a better explanation of it. Plague. Corrupted Blood Incident is what it's called. The Corrupted Blood Incident, also known as the World of Warcraft pandemic, took place between September 3rd and October 8th of 2005 in World of Warcraft, a massively multiplayer online role-playing game, MMORPG, developed by Blizzard Entertainment. When participating in a certain boss battle at the end of a raid, player characters would become infected with a debuff that was transmitted between characters in close proximity. While developers intended to keep the effects of the debuff within the boss's game region, a programming oversight soon led to the debuff becoming an in-game pandemic that spread throughout the fictional world of Azeroth. World of Warcraft introduced the game region Z.E.R.O on September 13th. The boss of the region, Hakar the Soulflayer, cast the debuff Corrupted Blood on raid participants, which expired when players defeated Hakar. Corrupted Blood soon spread beyond Z.E.R.O through players deactivating their infected animal companions, who when reactivated in a densely populated non-combat zone, still carried the debuff, becoming disease vectors, while non-player characters became asymptomatic characters. Player reactions to the Corrupted Blood pandemic varied. Some provided aid by healing players or warning them of outbreak zones, while griefers intentionally contracted the debuff to spread it across the game world. After several failed hotfixes, Blizzard ended the pandemic by performing a hard reset, and a later patch prevented companions from contracting corrupted blood entirely. Although it was a result of a software bug, the Corrupted Blood incident gained long-standing notoriety among World of Warcraft players and interest among real-world disease researchers. Blizzard developed intentional in-game pandemics in 2 expansion sets: The Wrath of the Lich King in 2008 and Shadowlands in 2020. Epidemiologists, meanwhile, took interest in how MMORPGs, unlike mathematical models, could capture individual human responses to disease outbreaks rather than generating assumptions about behavior. Incident in its entirety. Z.E.R.O was added to the game's open world. It was the game's 4th major raid and the first intended for over 20 players. The boss of the region was Hakar the Soulflayer, who would cast a debuff on players called Corrupted Blood. After Hakar cast Corrupted Blood on one player in a raid group, the debuff would be transmitted to other player characters in close proximity. The effects of Corrupted Blood were intended to last for 10 seconds or until players defeated Hakar, whichever came first. One of Hakar's healing mechanisms was temporarily stun a raid party and drain their blood. Blizzard developers intended players to defeat Hakar by first weakening him with attacks and then exposing themselves to Corrupted Blood, which would cause Hakar to take damage when he tried to heal himself using the player's blood. Developers had intended to limit the effects of the debuff of Z.E.R.O to the Z.E.R.O region, but a programming oversight led to its spread throughout the entire in-game universe. Players with animal companions during boss battles could protect their pets infected with Corrupted Blood by placing them into a type of suspended animation mid-fight. These pets were subsequently reactivated after completion of the boss battle, but developers have forgotten to include a switch-off that would recognize the conclusion of the raid and remove the debuff from companions. Players who defeated Hakar would subsequently fast travel to markets and urban centers in order to repair their damaged armor and weaponry. They then reactivated their infected pets, who became disease vectors, allowing Corrupted Blood to spread beyond players involved in the raid. Other NPCs become infected with the disease, but they were incapable of dying, so instead they became asymptomatic carriers for player characters. So yeah, like, your vendors in the game would become corrupted. MatPat actually talked about this? Really? So we're talking about the WoW pandemic? Yes, we are. Since you brought it up, I was like, this is a great time for that. Once it spread beyond Z.E.R.O region, corrupted blood quickly became a pandemic in Azeroth. No index case was ever identified. Outbreaks soon occurred in Orgrimmar, the capital city of the Orcs, and the dwarf city Ironforge. There's no in-game cure for corrupted blood, which inflicted between 263 and 337 hit points of damage every 2 seconds. This level of damage would be enough to kill a character of then the highest experience within 30 seconds or less. While World of Warcraft player characters are resurrected after death, protective wearables such as armor that a character had acquired will become damaged by 10% upon each death, becoming unusable at 0% durability until the players pay to have the affected items repaired at a blacksmith, which got real expensive really fast. The sudden arrival and spread of the corrupted blood pandemic created widespread panic among World of Warcraft user base. One player told the Washington Post that the world chat would explode anytime a city fell. We kept a close eye not only on our guild chat, but on world chat as well to see where not to go. We didn't want to catch it. Casual World of Warcraft players who had read about the incident on the news would log into their accounts to better understand the pandemic, promptly infecting their characters. The in-game environment soon filled with skeletons and corpses of player characters who had succumbed to the infection, and internet forums describing seeing hundreds of these bodies throughout Azeroth's population centers. One player described Azeroth as filled to the brim with corpses and the streets literally white with the bones of the dead. Another posted, "Some servers have gotten so bad you can't go into the major cities without getting the plague. And anyone less than level 50 nearly immediately dies." Some players incorrectly speculated that the corrupted blood incident had been intentional, with developers intending the Hakar boss battle to lead directly into a pandemic-based game event. This was not the case. Once players realized the scope of the pandemic, individual reactions to the infection varied. Some players whose characters possessed healing abilities headed into major cities as impromptu first responders, but these characters often contracted and died from the disease as a result. Healing measures were largely ineffective, as only one character class, paladins, were capable of removing debuffs of corrupted blood's nature, and players risked reinfection almost immediately upon healing. More often, rather than removing the corrupted blood infection, healing characters merely kept characters alive and contagious, thereby prolonging the spread of the infection. Less powerful player characters, meanwhile, would stand at the edges of infected towns, warning other player characters not to enter. Players transmitted information from afar by using game's farthest-reaching chat function, Yell. At least one player became the unofficial town crier, making announcements about new pandemic developments in the open world's public spaces. Other players enacted self-quarantine methods, remaining in less populated wilderness areas of Azeroth rather than entering towns or cities where they risked infection. Although the pandemic did not extend to the real world, epidemiologist Nina Pfefferman noted that players seemed to really feel they were at risk and took threat of infection seriously, even though it was only a game. Griefers, players who engage in bad faith multiplayer game tactics, took advantage of the corrupted blood incident to target and inconvenience other players. These players would purposely contract corrupted blood and travel to densely populated areas to further its spread. One griefer whose guild engaged in the practice told Wired that he did so because he was amused by the reactions of other players, saying it's just funny to watch people run away screaming. That dude needs to be on a watch list! Pfefferman compared these players to Typhoid Mary, an asymptomatic carrier of typhoid fever who resisted warnings and quarantines to infect others with the disease. Discussion on internet chat forums about corrupted blood often included misinformation among general confusion. Developer response and end of the incident. At approximately 1:15 p.m. on the afternoon of September 16th, Blizzard's staff member reported that the team was aware of the issue and working on it. While the company quickly became aware of the corrupted blood that had spread beyond its intended reach, identifying and fixing the issue that led to the pandemic proved difficult. One of the first steps that Blizzard took to attempt containment of the virus was to institute quarantine zones, placing barriers around heavily infected areas. The effect that this quarantine had was limited. Some players managed to bypass Blizzard's containment measures. Developers, meanwhile, faced difficulties in isolating and removing the virus from pet companions that were driving its spread. There are two options for healing pet companions: were manually check every animal in the game universe for corrupted blood infection, developing a really hacky code that would automatically check the infection every time a companion was summoned. Blizzard attempted to put a stop to the pandemic with hot fixes, including restarting each game server on a rolling basis, but corrupted blood outbreaks soon re-emerged in restarted areas. These outbreaks also came on a rolling basis. The plague would dissipate after running through a particular game region, only to re-emerge once players, believing the danger had passed, repopulated the area. After 1 week without finding a suitable remedy, Blizzard performed hard resets on the World of Warcraft servers, resetting Azeroth to its state from just before the introduction of the corrupted blood. On October 8th, Blizzard released a patch for World of Warcraft that made pet companions immune to contracting corrupted blood. Freaking diabolical. And that is the World of Warcraft corrupted blood incident, aka the World of Warcraft pandemic.
It was the voice of the girl who gave the book to Orca.
I see. But what are you going to do if the data bug shows up again? That power put your friend... sorry.
I don't even know
World of Warcraft Shibuya
what
incident.
power is.
God damn, I hate that, but that's so accurate.
Or what she wanted Orca to do. And what am I supposed to do with this power? All I want to do is help Orca.
You gotta do the wacky smacks. That's what you gotta do. Wacky smack.
Well, I've got to go. Today was, I don't know what to say, but...
Interesting. It was an interesting day. Interesting shit happened. I decided to change my look, everything went
Good
weird.
night.
We go ahead and log out so we can save. New info on the board. They deleted our fucking message.
The message I posted is deleted.
Let's play tag challenge goblin. This is for a specialty event. New mail. This is a serious matter. Most likely, you would think it'd probably be the developers that don't want this getting out. I've seen your powers. You can rewrite the monster's data by performing data drain when the OK sign is flashing. If you use it wisely, it'll be very valuable in the future. You will need its power. You can check the spread by a gauge in the skill section menu. When the spread is at 100%, there may be a lethal effect on your character. So be aware of the spread of the viral infection. Yeah, every time you use data drain, this is off topic or something like that. Yeah, that's their excuse. Like, this is completely off topic. Don't talk about that here. Every time you use data drain, you infect yourself a little bit more every time you use it. And the only way to reduce the spread, which she says here, is to defeat monsters without using the power. You can use it even on monsters that aren't corrupted. In doing so, you make them weaker, which is great, and it a lot of times change them into a different, weaker monster or a weaker form of the monster. But when you do this, you're also going to wind up losing the experience for fighting this thing. So be careful on how often you use it. As well as if you use it too much, it can cause debuffs on you and sometimes even your party members. And if you use it way too much, it can just out and out kill you. Another warning, you are always being watched. Though you may not wish it, you will be the eye of the storm in the world. That is the fate of the one who bears the bracelet. Prepare yourself.
She knows about my bracelet. Who is she?
She is Batman. I don't really understand it, but I will believe you. I'm actually really busy, but I'll help you when I have time, so call me up. It's like toxicity in The Witcher. Yeah, honestly, yes. Thank you. It's good to know. Send email. The World for Idiots. This volume will go above and beyond the world with strategy, tips, and advice on how to get the most enjoyment from the game. Good luck. Yay, news. And save. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab myself some water real quick. Body ache.
I saw a strange character in the alley. It looked like a cat. Is it possible to edit
This
like
is
that?
important stuff. Wasn't on that log.
A cat? Oh yeah, I saw it too. I prefer bunny girls though.
Definitely a 2000s game. Yay, motion signals. That's a big dude. Trade. Did I remember to equip my spark blades though?
Hey! I found a great area that's full of aromatic grass. Wanna go?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's get ready then. Mia!
Why is water so loud?
Excuse me.
Yeah, they do that shit.
You. Yes, you.
Sup, cat lady?
That's a unique bracelet. Can I take a look?
You didn't point to that
Can you see
hand.
it?
Yes, of course. Do you mean to say you can't see this nice bracelet? Even if you can't see it. As long as you know it's there, it's the same thing as seeing it, right?
Bracelet? Hey, what are you talking about? I can't see any bracelet, Mia.
Well, thanks a lot for letting me look at your bracelet. I have
You're
a
going to start noticing a trend here.
somehow. Well, see you around.
Have a good night, Hawkeye! The fact that she has furry arms, but they're puffed out like puffy sleeves bothers the shit out of me.
Mia! What about the aromatic grass?
Huh. Is nice aromatic grass what the kids call it? Have a good night, Hawkeye! See, her being a cat, you'll notice that there's no other cats. The reason why there's no other cats is because you're not supposed to be able to be a cat. And since she is a cat, you can obviously assume that she's doing wonky things with her game save. Aromatic grass? I mean, I guess, bro. Weapon shop. I think I have to do that. Wait, no, I can sell stuff here. That's right. To do that, I almost forgot it. Bank over there. You allow me to save in-game. I guess that player's got cat codes. But why do they have to have the puffy sleeves? Testable Golden Sunny Demon. This is for the Goblin to play tag. Go ahead and walk there. Lots of fur at the shoulders. But they're bunched out of the shoulders, like right between the forearm and the shoulder, because she's got pauldrons.
Let's play tag. If you win, I'll give you a reward. I really doubt that will happen, though.
Feed the Golden Goblin running the field. We're gonna want. Jesus. Get stunned in it. This is why we have the speed charm. You used to actually run a goblin deck in the Dot Hack card game. Can't see what you're doing. And this guy was one of the most annoying things to have in it. Get back here. Get back here! There he goes. Dead.
You did better than I thought. My bad for underestimating you. But don't get cocky. I'm only an apprentice of the 4 Gob Kings.
Yeah, have the Goblin Cap. Fully equipped. Poison prowess to slow physical and element down. That's why we want that. What does that spell do? Yeah, that stops him from casting spells. We like that. Where's this from now? Items. Just can't remember if there's anything in the area or not. He runs so far out. Weird plants. That's right. It has the weird grunty plants. Let me take a look real quick before I log out of here. And gate out, because nothing else is going to show up here. Like a poodle. Okay. That mission. New stuff on the board. Is this an event character? Girl. Saw a strange character in the dungeon of expansive haunted sea of sand. It was a little girl with long hair, but it didn't look like another player. She was kind of white, like a ghost, and moved without sound. Oh, and the music might have stopped too. So this is where the Kezu got his whole inspiration from. I knew it! I could be mistaken, but if anyone sees her, please tell me. That's important for later. Test version. Goku. I heard that there is a test version of the world before it came out. Has anyone played it? Protected area. I can't go in. I tried a random keyword, but a warning message came up and I couldn't go in. I think it was closed Oblivious Twin Hills. Anyone know anything about it? Increasing levels. Game over! I just started this game. I formed a 3-member party with my friends, and then there are all these strong monsters in the dungeon, and suddenly it was game over. Aren't the enemies in this game a little strong? Depending on the area, the level of the enemy varies, so you have to find the area that's best suited for you. Area I recommend for beginners: discovered primitive touchstone. Monsters don't vary that much in level, so you won't die too quickly and see that dreadful game over screen. But there's 5 floors to this dungeon, and the ones at the lower levels are pretty strong, so just don't go all the way down. You should probably raise your level to at least level 5 in the upper levels before you go down there. Playing Balacha right now, just got the biggest cheater joker known to man. Oh? What would that be? Keyword creation. Words for beginners. Hidden for difficulty 1, expansive for difficulty 2. Highest level of difficulty in an area is difficulty 5, though even if you use the words in the same difficulty, the type of enemies varies among the servers. Highest enemy in Delta server is 20, and highest in Theta is 30. Area element. It's not well known, but areas are divided into 6 elements. Which we already have a base knowledge of this. Save. We go back into the world. And we're still only level 1. Like, leveling up in this game could take forever sometimes. So sometimes it's better to go into a higher risk area just to try to farm some points, but it's always great if you have partners to go with you. Investigate word list. Discovered primitive touchstone. Closed Oblivious Twin Hills. Protected area. Expensive haunted sea of sand. Let's go with this first. Because we're going to want it. Because you don't want to just dive right into everything story related, because if you just go straight through it, you're going to die. But I wish I had some water weapons. Of course. First, use this. This. Yeet. Paralyzed, so keep quirking it. We're probably going to swap our equipment back, because healing is better in this instance.
This spring has a strange feel. Maybe I should throw in a weapon or a piece of armor.
Steel blades.
Did you lose a golden axe? Or was it a silver axe?
If you say either of these, it'll give you that, but if you say neither, sometimes it'll upgrade your weapon.
What? Neither one? Let's see. Then is it this?
But also at other times it can downgrade your weapon. But with a level 1 weapon, there's no way it can go down.
Till next
Sometimes
time.
you'll even just get your normal item back.
Bye.
Looks like it changed into something better.
Phantom blades, which are level 2 weapon. Essentially all it does is change the ability. We'll do that because we're in a fire area, which means our attacks will deal less to fire-based enemies anyway. Ooh, a box. Fire Tempest. The ability name? Stackata? I don't know how to pronounce the name. Just being completely real. Immediately. And this is what data drain looks like on normal enemies. There's no real reason to do this, but sometimes it's useful. But in this instance, it wasn't a real reason. It just kind of showed what it was. Whoop. Spread. You now have wristband, which it will occasionally give you items. And now look at it. This is a derpy little sunflower. And now it's dead. We leveled up. That's getting bad. Instant. It's really fun to see like what weird derpy shit it'll turn like enemies into. As for a zombie sunflower, not quite. Oh, I fucked up. I didn't check the box before I opened it. Now am poisoned. Use the item. have the restore ability yet. Go. Broken stuff. For something a little later. Not much. So you go through here, you want to kind of grind stuff out in the very beginning because you're going to get smacked if you don't. And you plant. Now you get back here. I'm not done with you yet. You get back here. And be very careful about these portals because you can see two of them too close together. You can actually wind up getting like severely screwed over. They'll summon enemies from both of them and completely swarm you. And that becomes problematic really fucking fast. It's a rough one. Skills. Go ahead and data trade that so I'm getting a little less shit. Boink. Back here, you die before you kill me. Just gotta hope that goes up fast enough. Lord help me, that got too close for comfort. I was at a horrific death there. Come on, smack! Fortune wire. Trap. Got headgear. That's where the dungeon is. We need to go to these last two spots. Because the objective for this area is to level up some before you go into boss stuff. See, I want to lead them this way. Oh no, it's treacherous. We insta-killed the goblin. We knocked that out pretty quick too. That worked in our favor. Fire Tempest. Fire Tempest. My speed's run out. Speed charm. Healing ability. I probably should have called a party member with me. I almost auto-grabbed that item again. Headgear needs to be appraised. Oh yeah, no. No. Ew. No, forgot about that. Nope, we ain't doing that shit alone. I hate going to any of those. I hate going to any of them that are like, you're in the mouth of an actual creature. Ugh. Gives me flashbacks to Legend of Zelda. Lord help me. Yeah, that's kind of my thought process exactly.
Okay, here I come.
Now we have help. Let's go get some more items. Inside Jabu Jabu's belly, flashbacks intensify. Yeah, I was like, nope, don't need it. Do not need it. Do not want it. Please just no. Please just no. Just absolutely all the no I could possibly have right in that instance. Please. We're carrying her with us. We're gonna grab her. Equipment.
Yeah? What's up?
See if you finally have anything. You're still a dispenser. Headgear. You could use a headgear. Remember to equip it, yeah. She'll equip that. Okay, let's try that shit again. Now, she's coming with me. Going through this should be a little bit easier. What are you hearing about? Going inside the belly of a beast. Smack it, beat it up. Yeah, between the two of us, we should be able to take these out faster. Trap. Level up. Stone columns before you get below the target. Go through all this again because fighting stuff is good for us. Because she needs levels 2. That's what you gotta be careful with the speed charm, is you can wind up fighting stuff without your partners there, and it could be real bad, real fast. So do be careful about running too far ahead of people. It can result in a bad time. Like right now. Which is that skill I use? More than I currently have still. Behind us. Safe chest. And she does come in handy because she can hit really hard when she tries. That is, if she tries. Bandana. See, since I'm a higher level than her, I gain less experience than she does. The higher my level goes up, the less experience these smaller monsters will give out. But it's also better to leave like the bigger, angrier things to her because her defenses are better than Kite's are. Oh, the plant's still alive, damn. It just sat there, just kind of looking at it. It's like, are you for real right now? Please hit that. She leveled up, which is good for us. As you can see, she just tanks so much stuff. They give you somebody who's really good to have in your party at the start of this. Another one. Come on, wacky smack. Ow. You did. And I leveled up. Awesome. Armor. Status. We're level 4. Hurts. Come on, keep attacking. Yeah, see, even fighting 2 of those, with her being under my level, she still just shit kicks everything.
Yeah?
here. Does she have a healing skill? Oh, I forgot you go in the first person. Last two, and then go back to dungeon. Party done. Coat. Now we get to go to the dungeon because all the portals are done.
Yeah?
And we go to the belly of the beast. And considering how much we leveled up here, we should be high enough level by the time we get to the bottom. And I have a sprite's ocarina to get us out if we need it. I hate the noise. The death. Thing. Yeah, just breaking corpses, because that's completely normal. Totally not sociopath behavior. Oh, she's like, that wasn't much. For you, it wasn't. For me, that sucked. Heavy body armor.
Yeah? What's up?
I think she can wear heavy body armor. Yeah, she can wear heavy body armor.
Yeah, I'll...
Curse gas, fortune wire. Sometimes you just gotta get some fortune wire. That's all you gotta do. Oh, that did not help me. There we go. I hate the noises this place makes. But a little that little like plip noise. Burning skeleton. Burning oil. Yay! That's
Bloody egg!
hello, egg. Not creepy at all. That's... Who the hell is stringing up corpses inside a body? We have a fortune wire for this. Other coat. The death. Eggy! Eggs. Egg. Egg. Antidote egg. 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 Burning oil egg. 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 Health drink egg. Egg. Health drink egg. Ooh. Health drinks are actually really good to get.
Bloody egg.
Egg. Keep an eye on my health. Freaking skeletons. It's a skeleton of fun. Meteor swarm. Good one.
Yeah?
Angy stuff. Little dude. Oh, in a box. Meteor swarm. Skeleton. Another box. Dude, man, you need a snack. Down. Use a fairy orb. Spread the map. Break. Box. Skeleton. Oh, we gotta deal with you. Portals opened up immediately. Oh, that went really bad. Nope, 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 no. Ugh. All I have is fire. Fire's not good here. They all have fire. They run to protect themselves. Increase his power, that's not good. Lord help me. Fire Tempest. You know, have the death is not something I expected to read in such a cheery fanfare kind of way. Now you have the lovers. lot of the scrolls are based on the tarot. Kill. Box, have the hanged man. Yay! Box. Box. Eggs. 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 Gotta get all the eggs. Why is it always me? Leveled up, which is good. Seems mean, which is bad. Good on health. I'm not going to risk the treasure right now because I'm running low on restoratives. Hang him off. Hang him off. Hang him off. Ooh, I almost opened a treasure chest by accident. Ooh, a safe chest. Fire Tempest. Amateur blades. There's still a blue chest here, but with the blue chest alone. But yes, we are now inside the belly of the beast. So I said be at least level 5. She's level 4, but she'll get there soon. Skill, Repth. Kill her. What's up, Jonathan? How'd you feel CyberConnect 2, who created the .hack franchise, decided one day to take over and handle Sword Art Online? Honestly, I don't know. I know that I have never been a fan of Sword Art. I tried. I gave Sword Art a try. I gave it a try. I tried my hardest. I think the storytelling would be a lot better in it. I mean, I think it would also be a lot more convoluted. But I think the storytelling would be a lot better, and it would for me. It would depend. It would depend on if they took over the entirety of the franchise, or if they just took over the game. If they just took over the game, which I know that Sword Art's got another game coming out soon that a lot of people are excited for. I personally am not. I'm just not a Sword Art person. We've also got the announcement of the new .hack game. But I think the storytelling will be better. I'm going to be real. Until I know what the new .hack game's like combat system looks like, I don't like Sword Art. I have played a couple of Sword Art games. I played them back when I worked for GameStop because I was the anime guy. I had to play all the anime games that came in so we knew what they were. And I will admit that Sword Art technically had a better combat system than .hack did, so I can give them that. So, like, I don't know on the combat system. It kind of depends on what they decide to do with this new one for that. But I know storytelling-wise would probably be a lot better. You would have to fucking search all over the place to get all of it. Because with .hack, to get the complete full story, you have to play the games, watch the anime, read the manga, and read the light novels. You can get most of it through the games, but there's still other stuff you're going to want to get through the other aspects. Nope. Let's be first. Sword Online creator Ricky Kawahara should have Cyber Connect 2 handle the series in order to remove the harem tropes and shitty writing. Lord, please, 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 please. Oh, this is gonna go real bad. You're a lot stronger. The moon! You take the moon and you take the star. But yeah, no, honestly, like, for those reasonings alone, I would be all about it. I'd be all about it. So that's what bothers me. It's like this series had the far better writing, but Sword Art was the series that just kept fucking going. And it never freaking made sense to me. That's blue chest. I'm out of fortune wire, so we'll let that one. Kill these guys fast. Jesus Christ. Her sword. We need to give that to her. Oh, you get your ass back here. But also, howdy, Jonathan. How are you doing? Are you familiar with the how familiar are you with the .hack series? CyberConnect 2 making Z.E.R.O games is still a possibility because it felt like they run their course of making Naruto fighting games and needs a better franchise instead. Well, what I'm excited for is they're actually going back. We're getting another .hack game. They announced .hack Z.E.R.O recently. So right now, I'm super excited for that. That's another risky treasure. Rep. Health drink. Some blue chest. I think Z.E.R.O needs to be a long-running series, not just a single nostalgia game that has only one game. Well, see, I'm wondering what it's going to lead to. And how it's going to connect to the main series. There's a lot of rumors that it's going to be kind of a reboot of sorts, but I'm not sure. But with a name like Z.E.R.O, it could be a plethora of things. It could be like a prequel game. It could be a complete reboot. It could be a new installment where we have Z.E.R.O, which is the start of everything. But Z.E.R.O is apparently an acronym. It's Z.E.R.O. Like, it's got like dots in between. So it could mean that we've got a lot more coming, or it could be a one-shot. It could be kind of a... What I'm predicting it's most likely going to be, at minimum, is kind of like a testing ground for interest to see how interested people are in the series still. After they create .hack 0, they create .hack 0 VR edition, like Resident Evil 4 VR. That would be... Man, I don't know if I could trust that given how things go in this game. You have many players fucking horrified to fucking do the VR experience in accordance with worrying about getting knocked into a coma. Current day VR resembles PlayStation VR already with the bulky headsets with the wired lug-in with the lug-ins. See, I would love to like do VR for a game like that, but I personally don't have like. For one, I don't have like a VR headset. Two, I cannot afford it. Lord help me. I mean, my wife has the Quest. Wacky smack indeed. Hold up. Bet I want an actual .hack MMO where you get to create a character. If I remember correctly, there was like a fan-made one for a while. There were some .hack fans who modded the original .hack to work with PlayStation VR with the first-person camera. Really? Actually, no. I haven't ever hooked it up because I need a PC attachment. My brother gave me his old his old PS4 VR. I may need to actually try getting that stuff squared away. Stop poisoning me!
Bloody egg!
But no, that would be trippy because like you can already kind of move in first person, which is weird and trippy in this game to do. Hope they remastered Hack Infection one day. Honestly, I've been praying for them to do the same. Part of the reason why I waited so long to stream this one because I have the other remaster. What is this, Silent Hill? Come back here. Egg!
Yeah?
It's good to have. Kill you. Items, antidote. Rose leveled up. I already made a PlayStation VR version of Elder Scrolls V VR, and it came out in 2016, so .hack has a chance in the future. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. I don't know if I'd be able to play it, just because like I don't know if I'd be able to afford it. I don't think I've seen that. Come along! Ooh, treasure chest. Got the moon. Fire tempest. First. Egg! Golden egg. Eggs. 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 Antidote. Eggs. Eggs. Antidote. Eggs. X.
Yeah?
You have a speed charm. Give you that. And she equipped the Earth Sword. I meant to get that to her earlier because that'll make her deal way more damage to fire shit. It's a Halloween special from what I can see. Ah. This should be the last part of the dungeon. Gotta deal with that immediately. Faster. Like, run away! the chest alone.
Bloody egg!
We might not stay in this area for too long, because that was quite the escalation of damage. Do I have any better equipment? Accuracy would increase, but it's fire damage, which means it would deal less to a lot of stuff in here. It works. Why can't I move? What the hell happened? I guess I can her attack is what happened. That was really fucking close. Have you never seen that hack before, Soul Reaper? Fire Tempest. Egg. Egg. Branching path. Egg. Egg. The moon.
Bloody egg!
Egg. Spooky egg that jump scared the shit out of me.
Bloody egg! Bloody egg!
Ooh. That worked out great for us. Box. Eggs. Shocked somebody remembers that. Identity. Well, yeah. Aha. Miner's glove, yellow candy, more yellow candy. There's a chest somewhere. Blades. would just straight log out of here, but I want to see the last couple places. The last place I didn't hit. Which could be multi-branching or just one. Just one, but it's a lot. Or not. But it's still something. And dungeon completely cleared, and it was worth it because level up. And we got everything! Yay! Trims the field. Ooh-doo-doo. Now we can gate out. We've got some decent levels behind us. And we're probably going to call it here for the night and continue this more tomorrow. Because now we have enough levels to start following the story beats again. I'm going to check a couple more things before we go. Sell some of the treasure we got. Can't be used, but it can't be sold. We got 2 of it, so we'll sell both of it. Ton of all these. Some amateur blades. Got another earth sword. Sell that. We got lots of more to sell. Ooh, gloves are great. We just can't wear them yet. We can sell them, or we can go ahead and equip them. Save now. You know that's a good idea. We're going to log out. Let's save again. Go. Okay, so we've made decent progress for the very start of the game. What we're going to go ahead and do is go ahead and log out for the night and call it here. And we will be back at this again tomorrow. The just to be sure saves of the past, right? Now, I know this game has kind of a little bit of a slow start when you're first going through stuff, but it's about to pick up a lot really freaking fast. I will say there will be nights where I'm probably going to do some of my grinding off stream, so I can like not have y'all like have to go through as much of this just endlessly, mindlessly running through shit without knowing what the hell's going on. But we are going to be diving really heavily into the series and be playing through. I'm going to try to play through all of these. I'm going to kind of gauge response on how this one goes and how people like it by the time we get to the end of it. But I love this franchise, so I'm hoping that you guys will thoroughly enjoy it too. Good night, Egg Boy. Egg Boy! Sorry. But no, it's been a fun nostalgia trip so far. I'm glad. Going through this, like, I remember so much of this. It trips me out how much of this I actually freaking remember. But this has been a series that's been a massive love of mine. We'll also probably soon have, like, our little digital pumpkin avatar running for a bit. Testing him out, seeing what we think of him. Seeing how he does in a couple of streams, and we'll kind of go from there. But I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do with that just yet. I know he's going to be used for video content. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing for stream content just yet. But we're going to go ahead and call here. As you all know, this is always good on. Coffee Fuel, Gingerbread, Undead. This has been the start of .hack Infection. Remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, pleasant nightmares. And I will see all of you lovely peeps again tomorrow. Mappy.